Good morning, Storytime friends. My name is Miss Autumn, and this is my puppy Copper, and we are here with you for another week of virtual Storytime. Before we get started, I know you guys love to get your Copper kiss, so he's going to come and give you a kiss through the camera right now. Are you ready? Here we go. All right, I'm going to put Copper down, and we are going to get started. So we actually have a very, very special story time we are doing today. We are going to celebrate community helpers. Do you guys know what a community helper is? A community helper is someone whose job it is to help their community. So there are all kinds of community helpers that we have. Can you think of some? So a community helper might be somebody like a firefighter, a teacher, a garbage collector, a grocery store worker, a nurse, or a doctor, and even a construction worker or a cook. So there are all kinds of community helpers, and I bet you know some. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to celebrate community helpers, and we're even going to invite some of our local community helpers to read a book to you today and to teach you more about their profession. So that's what we're going to do. But before we do, we always do our hello song at Storytime. So that's what we're going to do first. So we're going to do our hello song that uses a little bit of sign language. And can you guys wake your hands up this morning? So we're going to talk with our hands a little bit. Can you shake your hands up high and touch the sky? And then bring them all the way back down low and touch your toes. All right, and maybe shake them in the middle. All right, you guys are doing great. So we're going to go through and learn each of our signs first, and then we're going to put them all together into our hello song. All right, so our first sign is hello, and that's where you take your hand to your forehead. Can you guys do that? And then go out. All right, you guys are doing awesome. So hand on your forehead, and then go out. And you guys just said hello. Awesome job. All right, the next sign that we're going to learn today is friends. So we take one little friend and point our finger up, and another little friend, and then we're going to give them a hug. All right, great job. The next one is it's time, so we're going to point to our wrist like we have a watch on. And the last one is to say, so you put your finger right under your lips, then you go out. All right, you guys have got them. So we're going to put all of those together now and sing our hello song. So let's get our hello ready. Let's put it on our head. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Awesome job, guys. All right, we're going to try that one more time. So do you remember where your hello goes? Up on your head. You're right. Let's do it. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Awesome job, guys. All right, so do you guys remember me saying that we are going to invite some special community helpers to read to you today? So that's what we're going to do first. So our first reader is Mr. John Bethune, who is the fire chief over at the Lillington Fire Department, and he is going to read a book that will teach you more about what firefighters do. So here we go.
Good morning, my name is John Bethune. I'm the Lillington Fire Chief. I've been with the fire department for 35 years. And we are a combination fire department. We have paid and volunteer firemen here in Lillington. And today I'm going to read I Want to Be a Firefighter. Firefighters must come to the rescue quickly when there is a fire. They drive trucks called fire engines. And that is an American La France, and that is an American La France. Just a lot of age difference there. The fire engine carries a powerful hose and a long ladder. It has a siren to use when there is a fire. Have you heard the noise fire engines make? Firefighters must be strong to carry the heavy equipment and control the powerful fire hoses. The hose sprays water into the middle of the flames. The firefighters must hold on tightly. Fires can happen at any time. Sometimes firefighters must work all night. The smoke from a fire can make people sick, so firefighters carry tanks of fresh air to breathe. This firefighter is trying to put out flames on a roof. He doesn't want the building to burn down. Do you think he will put the fire out in time? Firefighters make sure everyone is safe. Sometimes firefighters are hurt while helping other people. Sometimes cars catch fire. Although the fire is small, these firefighters are careful to protect their bodies with thick coats. Look at all the controls on this fire truck. A firefighter knows what each is for. When there are no fires, firefighters wait at the firehouse. They make sure their equipment is clean and works properly. This fire was hard to reach from the ground, so the firefighter sprays water down on it from high above. Sometimes fires start on boats or ships or on buildings near the water. Fireboats to the rescue. Helicopters can dump water over large areas. That's important because forest fires spread quickly. Small towns use volunteer firefighters. They may be cooks, dentists, librarians, but they all come running when the town siren wails. This man knew he wanted to be a firefighter when he was a small boy. He is very tired, but he always feels glad that he is helping people. That's it.
All right, guys, did you guys enjoy learning about what firefighters do? I bet you already had an idea about what they do, but did you learn something new? All right, so did you guys see that cool fire truck that Chief Bethune was sitting in front of? That was awesome, huh? So in our next little activity that we are going to do together, we are going to use our imaginations to pretend that we're driving a fire truck. But first, we have to get ready and get dressed to be firefighters, right? All right, so we are going to put on our protective gear that firefighters do. So the big jackets and the big pants, can you put those on? And can you step into your firefighter boots? And then we'll put their big protective helmets on our head. All right, you guys are looking like firefighters. And now we are going to get into the fire truck and we're going to pretend to drive them. And you guys know that firefighters have to drive really, really fast to get to the fire and help put the fire out. So we're going to go really, really fast in our song, okay? So in our song, we're going to hurry, hurry, and drive. So can you pretend to drive the big wheel of the truck? And then another part of the song, we're going to pretend to go ding, 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 ding on a bell. So that'll be the siren, okay? All right, you guys ready? So get up in that fire truck. Use your imagination. Here we go. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Ding, 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 ding. All right, now we're still in our truck and we're gonna round the corner really fast. Here we go. Hurry, hurry, round the corner. Hurry, hurry, round the corner. Hurry, hurry, round the corner. Ding, 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 ding. All right, now we're at our fire. We're going to pretend to put the ladder up. Here we go. Hurry, hurry, put the ladder up. Hurry, hurry, put the ladder up. Hurry, hurry, put the ladder up. Ding, 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 ding. All right, and now we're gonna try to put out the fire, so we're gonna spray our hose. Are you ready? Hurry, hurry, spray the hose. Hurry, hurry, spray the hose. Hurry, hurry, spray the hose. Ding, 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 ding. All right, and now we're gonna drive the fire truck again. Are you ready? Can you go super fast with me? All right. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Ding, 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 ding. Awesome job, guys. I hope you enjoyed that song, and I hope you enjoyed using your imaginations to be firefighters with me today. They're a very important community helper for sure. All right, so the next community helper that we are celebrating today are construction workers. So you guys know what construction workers do. They work hard to make the buildings that we use in our daily lives. They build houses. They also build things like playgrounds and schools and all kinds of things. But today we are celebrating construction workers because we have some construction of our own in the library. So we are going to have a very new library next year, and right now there is a bunch of construction going on to build that library. So we actually contacted the construction workers, and we are going to give you an inside peek at the construction going on so that you can see your new library being built. So here we go. Did you guys enjoy seeing a brand new sneak peek of the library? We are so excited to be in a new building next year, and we can't wait to see you in there and to have you with us. So, to celebrate construction workers, I'm going to read you guys a book today, and it is called A Job Site, and it's by Nathan Clement. So not only are you going to see some construction workers in this book, you're also going to get to see some of the tools and vehicles that construction workers use to do their job. So here we go. Boss says, level that pile. So the first thing they've got to do is get a nice level ground to build on. And the bulldozer lowers its blade and levels the pile of gravel. So there's the big bulldozer. He's almost got a big shovel on there, and he picks up the gravel and moves it wherever he needs to. Boss says, dig a hole. What is he going to use to dig a hole? Let's see. Do you guys notice that the construction worker has special gear too, just like the firefighter did? He's got a hard hat and a vest and gloves to protect his hands. And the excavator tips its bucket and starts to dig. Boss says, scoop that rock. So they're moving more stuff to make way for whatever they're building. Hear what they're going to build in this book. We're building a library. What are they building? And the loader slides its bucket and takes a big scoop. So they're still preparing the land for whatever they're building. Boss says, dump some gravel here. And the dump truck lifts its bed and dumps its gravel. So now they're putting more rock in. Boss says, pack down that spot. So they're getting the land super flat. And the compactor rolls and packs the ground down firm. So the compactor has a big wheel here, and they're rolling over it and making the ground nice and flat. Boss says, pour a slab. So now it looks like they're going to start putting down cement. And the mixer swings its trough and pours down the cement on the building site. Boss says, lift that stone. So they're going to have to get a really strong piece of equipment to lift this huge heavy stone. Let's see what they use. And the crane lifts the stone in place. So they used a big, huge crane. Have you guys ever seen a crane lifting things on a construction site? Finally, boss says, this job is done. So they're done building. Let's see what they've built. And the bulldozer, excavator, loader, dump truck, compactor, mixer, and crane roll away to the next job site. So the construction workers are all done. It looks like they've built maybe a park. And they're loading up their gear and their equipment, and they're going to their next construction site. And that's the end. And look, now all of those families can enjoy the park because the construction workers helped out their community and built something really beautiful for them to use. So we're excited for the new library, and we can't wait for you guys to use it too. We want to thank our construction workers for working so hard on the library and for sending us the footage to share with you guys. All right, so we are going to put our imaginations back on, and we are going to pretend to be construction workers now. Before we do, we're going to have to get dressed to be construction workers. And remember, in our story, our construction worker had a hard hat on. So can you pretend to put your big yellow hard hat on your head? That's to protect your head from anything that might fall. And we're going to put on our gloves. We saw that in our story. And maybe we'll even put on a tool belt. So do you guys have tools in your tool belt? All right. So for our song, the first tool we're going to need is a hammer. So pull your hammer out of your tool belt. All right. And we are going to pretend to pound nails in the wall with our hammers. All right. Are you guys ready? This is the way we pound our nails, pound our nails, pound our nails. This is the way we pound our nails so early in the morning. All right, the next tool we're gonna need is a saw. So can you pretend your hand is a saw? And it cuts the wood? All right, here we go. This is the way we saw the wood, saw the wood, saw the wood. This is the way we saw the wood so early in the morning. You guys are doing great, little construction workers. All right, now we are going to pretend to stack the bricks. And that's what they've been doing on the job site right now at the library too. So we're going to stack the bricks up. You guys ready? This is the way we stack the bricks, stack the bricks, stack the bricks. This is the way we stack the bricks so early in the morning. All right, now we are going to paint some walls, so we've got to stir up the paint first. You ready? This is the way we stir the paint, stir the paint, stir the paint. This is the way we stir the paint so early in the morning. All right, and next, now that we've got our paint stirred, we've got to paint the walls. So get out your paintbrush. You ready? So dip it in Here we go. This is the way we paint the walls, paint the walls, paint the walls. This is the way we paint the walls so early in the morning. All right, little construction workers, that's all we have today for our construction worker song. So now we are going to go to our next story. And our next story is from another community helper, and her name is Miss Melissa McLamb, and she is a nurse practitioner over at the Harnett County Health Department. And she's going to read you a story today that is going to teach you more about what she does as a nurse. So I'm going to let her take it away.
Hello, my name is Melissa McLamb, and I'm going to be reading you a book today about wanting to be a nurse. I've been a nurse for 20 years, and most of my career has been with the Harnett County Health Department. So the title is, I Want to Be a Nurse. This nurse enjoys her job. She cares for the sick and helps people stay well. Many nurses work in a hospital. Doctors and nurses work closely together. A nurse welcomes a new patient and his friend, which is a stuffed teddy bear. Do you ever take your stuffed animal with you to the doctor? Because sometimes they need a checkup too. The nurse's station is a busy place. There are questions to answer and questions to ask. No matter how busy they are, nurses need to make patients feel comfortable. A smile really helps. This nurse works in a doctor's office. This nurse visits patients in their home. Nurses can work in lots of different places, as you can see in this book. This nurse is checking this lady's blood pressure. I'm sure when you've been to the doctor, you've probably had your blood pressure checked too. They place this band on your arm, and it gives your arm a little hug, and then it lets go. Until this little baby gets better, a nurse will always be in the same room. Keeping records is an important part of every nurse's job. Even when nurses work alone, they are helping their patients. Nurses learn to use special machines to check their patients' health. Sometimes nurses have fun playing with their young patients. Some nurses work in the operating room. The nurse here is making sure that everything is set up properly. Germs spread quickly, so nurses and doctors wear masks and gloves during an operation. Kind of like right now with the COVID virus, it spreads easily, so we're wearing masks to protect ourselves and other people. The operation is over for this child, and this little girl will soon be feeling much better. This patient receives treatment twice a week from the nurse. Her leg is getting stronger every day. And this nurse has good news. Her patient can go home tomorrow. A great big smile makes a nurse's work worthwhile. So smile to your nurse the next time you see her.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed learning more about what nurses do. They are definitely a very important part of our community, and they've definitely helped out our community a lot, especially in the last few months. So we definitely want to say thank you to them. All right, that's all the stories we have for you today at Storytime. So we are going to go ahead and end our story time like we normally do with bubbles. Are you guys ready? So if you have some bubbles at home, get them out and get ready to play with us in the bubbles. Here we go.
Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Bubbles, bubbles in the air. Bubbles rise and bubbles drop. Watch the bubbles pop. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Bubbles, bubbles we can share. Bubbles rise and bubbles drop. Watch the bubbles the bubbles pop. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Bubbles landing in your hair. Bubbles rise and bubbles drop. Watch the bubbles pop. Pop. Pop.
So we celebrated community helpers today, and we featured 3, but there are a whole lot more community helpers out there. And if you ever see a helper in your community, please be sure to stop and tell them thank you. And you never even know, you might be a helper in the community. So me and Copper will say thank you to you. So that's all Copper and I have for you today for story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because we sure did. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.